Hey, what's up? Welcome to the 17th episode of MRTV Weekly. I'm your host, Mitchell Rosenblum. In movies this week, John Williams wants to return to Star Wars and composed the score for Episode 7 during an event for the Young Musicians Foundation debut orchestra. John Williams said, "We're about to play Star Wars, and each time we play it, I'm reminded of the first time we played it decades ago. Neither I nor George or anyone else involved thought this would go far, or in a few years there would be a sequel and I'd have to revisit the themes, and years later another trilogy. Now we're hearing of a new set of movies coming in 2015-2016, so I need to make sure I'm still ready to go in a few years for what I hope would be continued work with George. Personally, I think people at Disney would be stupid not to bring back John Williams." Also in Star Wars, Mark Hamill talked about returning for Star Wars Episode 7. He said, "I can tell you right away that we haven't signed any contracts. We're in the stage where they want us to go in and meet with Michael Arndt, who is the writer, and Kathleen Kennedy, who is going to run Lucasfilm. Both have had meetings that were postponed on their end, not mine. They're more busy than I am." When Mark Hamill says we, he probably means himself and his two co-stars, Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher. We have more Star Wars news. Lucasfilm might be making a Knights of the Old Republic movie, which will probably be based off the game. If it is based off the game, the story would take place approximately 4,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire. Ex-Jedi Darth Malak, a Dark Lord of the Sith and Dark Raven's former apprentice, has unleashed a Sith armada against the Republic. Malak's aggression has left the Jedi scattered and vulnerable. Many Jedi Knights have fallen in battle, and others have sworn allegiance to Malak and Raven. Kathleen Kennedy has stepped down as producer of Jurassic Park 4 to focus on Star Wars. I don't know about you, but I really hope Steven Spielberg steps up to the plate and becomes producer. Jason Momoa could be portraying Dax the Destroyer in Guardians of the Galaxy. J.J. Abrams confirmed that the Klingons will be in Star Trek Into Darkness. He said their role is definitely adversarial, and you'll see how that plays out. We already knew they were going to be in the movie, because in one of the trailers we saw this, which is a Klingon bird of prey. Now if you look close at it, it's chasing the USS Enterprise. The head of Universal confirmed that a fifth Bourne movie is in the works. He said the point of the Bourne legacy was to create a universe, a world and characters that give us a lot of freedom and flexibility in how we go forward. Yes, the movie didn't perform the way the last one did. It also didn't cost what the last one did. It performed along the lines of how the first one did. I absolutely see us doing more Bourne. 100% yes. Matt has talked about the possibility of coming back, and we totally respect that and are excited if and when he wants to have conversations. But I think the last movie gave us a bunch of options on how to pursue a next chapter. Jason Clarke will be starring in Dawn of Planet of the Apes. Channing Tatum might be in a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea movie. Megan Fox has joined Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, which is surprising considering Michael Bay and her got into quite a fight 2 years ago, which resulted in her being fired from Transformers. Ryan Engle is writing a Ben 10 feature film that will be based off the cartoon series. We got a new poster for Iron Man 3, which features the movie's villain, Mandarin. Also, we got a behind-the-scenes featurette of Star Trek Into Darkness. We got an extended first look at Oz the Great and Powerful. Lastly, we got the YouReviewers Movie Awards, which brings together the Avengers of YouTube.
What are you idiots doing?
We're the Avengers!
Yeah, of YouTube.
No, you guys are movie reviewers.
Who the hell's this guy?
I'm the director.
Of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
In television this week, we thought that the Doctor Who Adventure in Space and Time documentary was just going to be about the creation of Doctor Who. Now it appears it will expand even further. Reece Shearsmith will be portraying the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton. I believe that they aren't just going to use everyone that they've casted for this documentary. If they do an 11 Doctors special, which I hope they are, these people would probably be in it. Also in Doctor Who, Mark Gattis has recreated a few scenes from one of Doctor Who's most famous episodes, the Dalek invasion of Earth. We got a trailer for NBC's new show Hannibal. It is a show about Hannibal Lecter that takes place before Silence of the Lambs and Red Dragon. Lastly, we got a trailer for Season 3 of Game of Thrones. In comic books this week, in 2014, Marvel might end the Ultimate Universe. There is a rumor that says we are going to get an Avengers vs. the Ultimate series next year, which would be a 616 Ultimate crossover, pitting the 616 universe against the Ultimate Universe. It is said that it will eventually lead to the end of the Ultimate Universe. Also, it is rumored that in 2014, Wolverine might die in the pages of Marvel Comics. This week I read Justice League of America number 1, Nightwing number 17, Red Hood and the Outlaws number 17, Batman Beyond Unlimited number 13, Captain America number 4, Avengers number 6, and The Savage Wolverine number 2. Next week I recommend you read Batman the Dark Knight number 17, Batman Incorporated number 8, Teen Titans number 17, Guardians of the Galaxy number 0.1, Uncanny Avengers number 4, The Superior Spider-Man number 4, and Doctor Who Prisoners of Time number 2. Don't miss the Oscars tonight at 8:30 p.m. That's all for this week. This is Mitchell Rosenblum signing off.